Good afternoon, and welcome to a little video of Hatched Hymer. This is a vehicle I've owned for a couple of years, getting ready for touring Europe, Italy and Spain, but sadly with COVID it hasn't happened, and frankly I've got a new lady who prefers to go and lie on a beach anyway, so we're going to be selling this off now. I've gone through this from front to back. Engine's all been serviced, all belts, filters, fresh oil. The front brakes have had new banjo fittings, and the rear brakes have had new shoes and cylinders. There's the odd little mark and blemish on her, because I mean, obviously she's not 5 years old, but she's done 96,000 miles from new. Comes with a tow hitch. You've got garage entrance at the back there, but you can also get into the garage from underneath the fixed bed in the rear, which gives you a bit more space for getting in and out. It's a lot of rewiring done and bits and bobs on that front. As you can see, she's not bad. It's two 11 kilo gas cylinders and standard Thetford toilet. That's about it really, because I've done so much to this vehicle. I've spent best part of £4,000 in the last 2 years. I've got a pull down step, but I prefer the little 2-step. It's a bit easier when you're knocking on a bit like me. So coming inside, it has been reupholstered by the previous owner, and I think it's quite nice. I will be including everything that you need to roll: cutlery, plates and mugs and bits and pieces. The pull down bed was all in working order, and my grandchildren have slept up there and they absolutely adore it. Comes down quite low on these ones. Clean and tidy in the front. Wood block flooring, which I quite like, and it's just a quick mop over and it's nice and clean. 3-way fridge, which is all working, 12 volt, 240 and gas. I've tested all of them, and we've done a bit of rewiring, a couple of new switches. We've also rewired the boiler, and put a new frost valve on it, because it was a bit wibbly wobbly, so I hate all that. Just replace it. It's only £100 or whatever. Run all new wiring through to the water pump with a new switch. I've reupholstered the mattress, so that's all clean and tidy. Those are the blocks for wedging the vehicle up, lifting it up. We've got a Glaston freezer in the bottom, which will in fact run off the inverter, because I've got a 200 watt of solar with 215 super batteries, and when the sun's shining I've had the freezer running for a whole week without plugging in, with no problem. In this cupboard is a microwave, which is all in working order. You've got storage for cupboards all the way around, all in working order. And that flashing is the solar controller, which will link up to your phone so you can change parameters on it. So I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I didn't write a script for this. Sink's a little bit grubby. I'm just going to give that a clean up in the morning. But we had a puncture today, which the toilet's in working order. We've been around the UK in it, and everything has always worked with no problem at all. So I'm happy to commend it, because I've spent the money where it needed to be spent on things that could cause you grief. I've put new lights in the back here, new LED lights, and I've got another 3 which I will either supply or fit to the new owner. I'm just running out of time because my storage comes up at the end of February, and so that's why I put it on the market, because I don't want to pay another year's storage if I can help it. Now, only other things that will be included is a decent trolley jack, and I've got an electric bike as well with a carry box on the back for nipping out and doing shopping while people are away. So really and truthfully, what you're looking at here is a ready to roll. You know, this is ready for me to take to Malaga or Italy. That was the plan. So you know, I'm happy to commend it. I've driven it down to the Isle of Wight recently, and it just runs beautifully. 30 to the gallon, and this has got the uprated engine, the very last of the 2.5 turbos, and it's actually really good on fuel. And it will, you know, none of this changing down gears every hill like you do with the other ones and some of the Mercs. You know, it just keeps going at 100 kilometers an hour, 62 miles an hour, and it'll pull a house down basically. Anyway, that's really my story. If you've got any further questions, you can ask me on Messenger, and I'll be happy to deal with it. I have put 5 new tyres on as well, general, which will pump up to the required rates. It's got airbags on the back, which I've never had to touch. I've never had to put any more air in them. You just use an ordinary bike, ordinary pump, and you can pump them up if you need to. But frankly, I've never had to do it in 2 years, so it's holding. They're holding and working. But if you've got any more questions, please give me a shout, and I'll answer you as best I can. Cheers now.